everybody, Kathy at Northstar Prepsteader. Well, this video I actually recorded before Christmas and then I got sick and I just didn't have a chance to edit it and finish it. So I'm still going to run it because there's some good information in there. And right now we're just getting done with the blizzard. Still 30-mile-an-hour winds. So trying to protect the microphone a little bit as much as I can. Anyway, I just got done digging out my driveway so I can get my car out, and you can see the garden is quite buried at this point. We just got about a foot of snow. And anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. It's some really good stuff about what you can do to insulate and how to take care of the outside of the house during winter. So you guys enjoy. Hey everybody, it's Kathy at Northstar Prepsteader here in west central Minnesota. Well, it is winter. Actually today is I believe it's the first day of winter today. And I want to give you the first winter walkabout to show you what I've done, had to deal with, all that kind of things, and things that I need to keep an eye on during the winter. Well, it's 10 after 4 and the sun is just about set. I'll show you all these tracks if you can see them. We got a lot of really busy little rabbits. And these are all wild rabbits, but you can see their trails. This is definitely one spot that they go to, back into the lilac bushes. They also love running around this tree. You can see all their network of paths here. Now I've got this old tractor tire that I've been trying to get rid of in the last couple years, but I just haven't had the time or energy. However, they have made it a home. And it is hollowed out in there and the dirt's all out and everything. So they've just dug there and hunkered in around the tire. So if you guys need any type of rabbit hutch in the winter, do something like that. That would be very convenient and easy. And as you can see, my garden is fully under snow. My 15-inch beds are fairly buried. We've had probably a total of a couple feet of snow, but things have evaporated and melted, and right now we've probably lost about 6 or 8 inches maybe of snow at this point. Very much asleep under its blanket for the winter. And you know what? I am totally good with that because it gives me a little bit of rest, gives the garden a rest, the soil. It gives me a chance to get other things done in life and inside the house. I really do appreciate the rest here in the north. Well, one of the reasons that it is so nice is because of our short summer. We just have to cram everything into about 4 months worth of time that the south would normally spread out through the whole year. So, you know, we have to push it, work really hard. Not that you guys don't work hard too, but you just have to push, get it done. And so then we have this time of rest, which is really nice. And here's where my well and septic area is. So I have to regularly come out here and check to make sure things are cleared. And I've got this exhaust pipe and I've got some ice that built up off of that. So I just need to make sure that that's cleared so that I don't get any CO or any carbon monoxide or exhaust built up in the house. My well is well insulated. And then this is my intake pipe, so I want to make sure that snow doesn't pile up and really block this. Sometimes if we get a big blizzard, it can create a drift up in here, and I'd have to clear that out. Otherwise, lots of little rabbits running all over that. My well cover is fairly well insulated. I would like to see more snow piled on here, so right here is a pretty good drift. So I'll probably come out and shovel it and pile it on here just to create some extra protection. This is my Macintosh apple tree. Last year, the rabbits chewed off a lot of my branches that were lower. I could see them running around here right now. I don't see any new chew marks on there. But what I'm planning on doing this year is, as the snow gets deeper, I'm going to come out and dig out around this so that they can't get up here closer to these other branches. Look at all those paths. We have got busy little rabbits here. They love coming through this area around the front of the house. Look at that path that they have. Oh, you'd think I'd have a herd of like 15 of them. Maybe I do. I've been able to keep the sidewalks fairly cleared out. Some may ask, well, why do you shovel back that far? Well, in the spring, when there's so much melting and runoff, I need to have this area kind of clearing so that a lot of the water can stay over that way and not come down to the front of my house. Now in the south bed, you remember I put in like 6 or 8 inches of leaves. They've compacted to probably about 3 inches at this point. The one thing I like to do during the winter is bank up snow against this side of the house. It helps to insulate because the kitchen pipes are right here, and it just helps to protect them a lot better when it gets way below 0 Fahrenheit. When we hit those temperatures that are like 20 and 30 below, 40 below 0 Fahrenheit, that really helps a lot. Another thing that I like to do is to bank up snow against this side of the house. So I will come out at some point and shovel, and I don't want to do it at this point yet because it'll just melt away and it'll be wasted work, and it's not that cold. So as soon as the temperatures drop again, I will do that. One thing I did probably about 15 or 17 years ago to help insulate my house and to protect it a little better, because it's a very old house, it's over 100 years old, was to go around the foundation. What I did was I dug down so that I had 2 feet of foundation exposed. Some of it is solid concrete, but most of it was cement block. And the basement was always cold, and I would have a lot of drafts coming up and everything. I dug down so that I had 2 feet of the foundation wall exposed. I moved the dirt back and everything, and then I put in 2-inch thick pink foam, nice insulating foam, and I glued it to the side of the foundation. Just caulked it in there with an adhesive. Then I primed and painted the foam, and then I caulked across the top so that it would be kind of sealed up against the siding. It made a huge difference. I probably saved somewhere between 500 to 700 gallons of fuel, LP fuel, a year. It has been a huge savings. It made my basement warmer. It has protected my kitchen pipes. It just was fantastic. If you have a problem with your foundation or your basement really being cold and you're able to have access to it, I'd highly recommend that. So you can see here's the foam, and I painted it. Yes, you have to be careful of shoveling up against it or mowing or weed whipping or anything because it can chip away, but like I said, it's 2 inches thick. And then I caulked under here to seal that. And every few years I do go through and put a fresh coat of paint on. I reevaluate all the seal for the caulking. Sometimes I have to put some new caulk over it. But otherwise that makes it fairly low maintenance for the amount of fuel that I do save. I did that all alongside all 4 sides of the house. So this is the east, and then the north side's going to need some TLC this year to put some fresh paint and caulk on it. And then I did the south side, and yes, I dug down into my flower beds, but those are all sealed up. And then I did the west side on either side of my steps. So I don't know if it gave you guys any ideas at all to help you on your homestead. If it did, leave a comment below. I would love to hear about it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, or if you feel like you haven't been receiving notifications, make sure that the subscribe button is clicked and hit that bell for notifications. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love you to share this channel. You guys have an awesome rest of the year, and a happy new year to you too. Take care, God bless, always have hope. Bye-bye.